Welcome. Today starts the day that I am launching this super awkward intro. The first episode of my playthrough of Ocarina of Time. So I am playing it on the original Nintendo 64. I My plan is to talk over like most of these cutscenes. Like for instance, talking about here. This is Link, in case you've never played this game before. And I'm just going to talk about my memories of playing the game for the first time and stories of that nature. And of course, talk about the game as well and maybe other stuff too. Who knows? Uh, but I am going to talk over the cutscenes, that is. Because, I've played it before. So if you've never played this game before and you want to know what's going on, maybe I'll explain it to you too. See, this is a dream. And that's Link. And he has a fairy, even though this thing I just said we don't have a fairy. So what is going on? Intrigue. So, oh, and the fairy. Now here's the thing. Navi, maybe the most polarizing character in all of The Legend of Zelda. Possibly. Not 100% certain of it, but, you know. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. The whole world depends on that little fairy. And everybody I have ever talked to finds her so incredibly annoying. And it's mostly because every 5 seconds she says, "Hey! Hey!" You'll see. So, the one thing is that he could have at least told Navi where to find Link. There it is. Nope. There. Ooh. Alright, so, here we go. Interestingly enough, the only treehouse house is Link's. All the other houses are trees, but they're on the ground. I hate this part, because you can't skip over it. Yes, the great Deku Tree wants me to go. Okay, come on. I'm sleepy. I had a nightmare. Cool. Let's get going right now. Okay, so interestingly enough, I actually don't have the very, very first version of this game because that had a gold cartridge, but it was also apparently littered with bugs. And I'll talk about some of those bugs that my friends and I kind of discovered as we played through the game. Translation errors happened, apparently. I actually don't have any definitive proof of this. Oh, who's she? Now you're not different. Quite in order to talk to you. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. 10 to 1 says when I get back from the Great Deku Tree, she's not there. And this is not the way to the Great Deku Tree. I actually know that. But I am going to need money in a minute. Look at that. So, now see, here's an interesting glitch. Because this guy is an a-hole. And so right now what he's telling me is that He's not going to let me through without a sword and a shield. His name is Mido. I don't know if you saw that on the screen a second ago. But if you're playing the original Nintendo 64 version on a Nintendo 64, you can lift up one side of the cartridge, and I don't remember which side it was, and it kind of freezes the game, sort of, but you can still move. So it blocks him, so he stops moving, and I'm not going to do it. But you can walk past him without a sword or a shield. You have to do it every time until you have a sword and a shield, and you can't beat the first boss without a sword and a shield. So, well, you need a sword. I guess technically you don't need a shield to beat the boss, but I think to get to the boss you need a shield. So, see, now this is why she's annoying, because see, she's already... There you go. But here's the thing, that doesn't make it go away. And of course the fairy, Navi, doesn't seem to understand that this guy won't let me through. So I have to go find the sword and the shield. Or find the sword and get the money for the shield. Anyway, so the first time I ever played this game, I actually rented it from Blockbuster. And yeah, you have to, and that was the gold cartridge version. And you have to, this was cartridges, so there were no memory cards. So I had to start all over again when I finally bought the game. So I used to tell my dad, you need to just go in and re-rent it. Re-rent the exact cartridge, because otherwise... Oh, I gotta equip it. Why is it not working? Because you didn't equip it. And I'll go ahead and save my game. And now I have that. Oops. I probably should have double-checked that before I... So, oh, right, before I forget, the other thing is that I am going to play this game based exclusively on my memory of this game, and not looking up any hints or anything like that, so it's going to be a fun little adventure. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yes, is he targeting? It's fun. No, not him. The rock. There we go. Okay. Oh, I got hurt. And another rupee. I need rupees for the shield, in case you were wondering. Anyway, so, but then I finally got the game. I finally was able to buy the game. And all of my friends who had Nintendo 64s had already owned the game, basically. So, they all knew what they were doing, whereas I did not. So they helped me out a lot. Okay. Whatever. Alright, we'll go in here. You can't have your sword out in people's homes. Wow. Ooh. No one's in here. By the way, in case you're wondering, I think this is Mido's home. I think I need one more rupee. I only think I need 40. Now I have 41. That's exciting. Okay. Where's the thing I jump over where I sometimes can get... There we go. Didn't work before. I don't know what... Oh! I gotta talk to this girl. I guess I don't have to talk to her, but I suppose it's part of the game. I don't know why I did this. This is... Oh! Apparently, if you hit B, it skips through it. I didn't realize that. Or remember it, I guess I should have said. Because I'm sure I knew it at some point. It is not working here. Okay. I know how to use a shield. No, I don't want to buy anything else. Because I don't think I can afford anything else. Alright, so that's not what I wanted to hit. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that in this. Alright. So we'll do this. Yeah, I got them all. A-hole. I think he's like the leader. But like, no one likes him. So. Well, that's good. Because I'm not a real Kokiri. I'm a human. A Hyrulean. Spoiler alert. Sorry, I probably should have said that first, huh? Which you could probably have figured out before then, because he didn't have a fairy. That's pretty much the only way you can identify the difference between the two of them. Alright, here we go. Okay. The interesting thing that I just recently discovered about these kind of cutscene things, which is what's going on right now, is that they're rendered in real time. Which is why, you know, when you walk up, it's clearly a cutscene, but if you have your sword and shield drawn, it's out, and if you have your sword and shield put away, it's not out. Okay, with wisdom and courage? Yes, I have enough courage, because I don't want to go through that again. Have I speaks, use up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Not always words of wisdom, because sometimes it's like, hey, we got to do something. Yeah, I'm trying to accomplish that goal right now. Which is why people hate her and find her incredibly annoying. Alright. Inside the Deku Tree. Deku Tree? Deku Tree? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well this seems like a good place to stop. So, thank you for watching / listening, and I will see you next time.